Hey guys, HotRod08 here, and today we are going to be talking about the ideal placement of warding during the mid and late game. Now, before we get into this video, I am going to mention that I have previously done a video about warding during the laning phase as a support player. If you are interested in watching that, I will post the link in the description and in the top right corner of this video. Also, if you haven't been to my channel yet, I feature support-focused League of Legends content. If you haven't subscribed yet, I do urge you to subscribe and click the notification bell for the latest support content in the game. Now, let's get into this discussion. So, looking onto the Summoner's Rift map, we have the blue side on the bottom left corner and the red side on the top right corner. And we are going to assume you are playing on the blue side in this game. In order to determine what the ideal placement of warding is on the map, you must first assess which turrets are currently up and going for the opponent's side, and then draw a line connecting the outermost turrets together. So let's have example 1 be that the opponent has 0 towers taken down. You can see here that the red line has been linked to all of the outmost turrets, and that the line shows your ideal ward placements to have the most control on the map. Now, while the ward placements illustrated by the stars aren't going to be exactly on top of the lines created, you can see that the stars are rather close to the lines themselves. These stars offer the ideal map control spots that you can place wards at during this time of the game, and if you analyze exactly where these stars currently are at, you can see if they are all simultaneously had wards on them, there would be almost no way that an enemy champion could ever pass that line without you or an ally seeing them coming in your direction. These positions are especially important to set up before trying to take an objective, as it will give you the most amount of information as to where the enemies are, so you can make an informed decision with the information at hand. So in our second example, we have both of the outer side turrets missing while the mid tower is still intact. As you can see, our outer lines have moved more into the enemy's territory, which moves the placement of the wards more into their side of the jungle, further increasing the amount of control your team can assert on the map while constricting the movement of what the enemies can do safely themselves. Finally, let's look at the last example, where the enemy is missing all sorts of turrets. Since they don't have that many outer turrets left, the line is very deep into the enemy territory, and the amount of room the enemy has to work with safely is narrowing. We still ideally will ward where the line is currently situated, further gaining control of the map while simultaneously negating the safe room the enemies themselves have to work with. Now, while this video does go over the ideal position of where you should place your wards, it does not take into account lane priority, which takes into consideration how pushed each of your minimum waves are into the enemy territory, and that will be a topic for another day. But for this video at least, that is all I have to cover for it. If you enjoyed it, please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks much. Bye.